Boom! This isn't a Castlevania stream, it's a Zorlder. Zorlder. How dare I make you want to play it again? Tough. Enjoy things. You have no choice. You must enjoy. Also, hello. There's a Beth, there's a Kira, there's a Miss, there's a friends. How are we doing? How are we on this Wednesday? As far as I'm aware, I think it's Wednesday. Should be. And my schedule's all off, which frankly I don't blame me. Been a weird week. Hello! How are we all doing? Nice track. Swoosh! There we are. For some reason the thing's not. There we go. We're good. Sleepy me. Drama. And then it stopped. Well, the drama gets skipped in the randomizer, unfortunately. Time isn't real. Yes. I've been told this in the future. Yay, we're back. Randomizing. Let's just get straight into it because there's plenty of time to talk. When doing it. The last time we did a few dungeons and got very little. So we're just gonna, I don't know. At the moment. I don't know. Any dragons? No, we don't have, we finished the fire temple, but we don't have the key to the boss, so no dragons. Anything I can do in the castle yet? I think we did some stuff. I don't have any fire. No, I don't think there is. Never mind. Bloodborne? We did the well. Does that count? Everything we need for the Spirit Temple except the keys, exactly, yes. Got the mirror shield and the... something else. Done that. Finish the water part of the castle now that I have magic? I can, yes, I have that and the hammer. Yeah, we'll do that before I forget. Because that's 2 pots. But hey, those 2 pots might contain light arrows and golden gauntlets. So what we need is light arrows in order to beat the final boss. We need golden gauntlets in order to open up one of the trials before we get to the final boss. We need Din's Fire, which is
ashes to ashes, 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 to ashes.
And that's what happens when you use Din's Fire. Everything gets turned to ashes. Hey Jib! How are you doing? How did you know I was watching Barry play Grim Fandango before this? So yes, what was I here for? Water. Forest, that's what we need Din's Fire for. Water, I think we can do. How is the Jib? Is the Jib good? Some fun, exciting music for him. We already did this. Ow. Oh, we have the keys to this now. I don't know if that helps. Little sliding block puzzle. Jeeb knows all. Okay, so one thing apart from asking how friends are and how days have been and all that sort of stuff, should do that first, and then I'll go on rambling about crap. Not so great throaty thing going, makes it hard to eat. Oh no! But how you need to have the proofages, or whatever, however it's pronounced. Need to eat the nice things. How will you eat the nice things if you have a bad throat thing? Eat the little pancakes. I fell down there. Why is that already? I've already done this. Did I already do this? Might have already done this. I did already do this. Okay. Whoops, well we already did this, apparently, so... Yeah, need the light arrows to finish it off. I didn't realize we'd already done the block puzzle. That's what I was thinking of. I'm sorry, I didn't know. Hi, Ragdoll. Good little pancakes going for a oh no! The only other thing I did think is, despite not having the keys nor the boots, might be worth doing a bit of the water temple? Maybe? It's your fault. Now it's not your fault. It's fine. There's like 700 things to remember in this. And I was like, that's a good idea. So, I assume I can get this with a long shot, maybe? Hope you feel better soon. Immediately. I hope you feel better immediately. I hope just suddenly, next 5 seconds. And that's too far away, but maybe from like somewhere else. Can I get up here? Shush, Navi. You're supposed to have the boots that will sink you down to the bottom of the water, and then you can shoot something. But I don't have those boots. Oh, alright, there you go. Nope. So I'm kind of cheesing it a little bit. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay. I will get you. There's probably a way easier way to do this, but I'm here now. Okay, no, probably not. Yep. That'd be great. You should get good. Not like get good, but for health. Get good, Jeeb's immune system. Get up there. There's almost certainly a better way to do this. Yeah, now I can't see it at all. And just back to where I was? Probably back to where I was. You can't shoot it with an arrow, can you? Probably not. I still think we were close. Most of your day today, yesterday's been dedicated to reading 107 chapters of a manhwa about a lady turning into a crow, into a lady, into a crow again, and falling in love with a man who can turn into a wolf. Fun. All seems perfectly reasonable to me. Where is it? Give me the thing. I can do this. I bet I can do this. This is definitely how I wanted this stream to start. By me trying and failing to break the game. I know there are like really clever clips into the... Nah, let's skip that then. Well, what else is there then? What else can we do? I don't know. Did we check the pots as an adult in Lon Lon? Because they are different. Hookshot only, boo. Well, I hope you liked the 107 chapters of the manhwa. Yes, a lady turning into a crow, into a lady into a crow is in fact correct. She was a lady who accidentally transported to another world by the crow god of death and turned into a crow, then ate a magic berry that turned her into a different looking human. Oh, right, not the same human, okay, that's okay. Then got awakened as Big Crow, the queen of all birds. That's a lot of bird royalty going on there. Or royalty and deity. Hey, Bo, how you doing? Wanna go home? Get the crate near Garuda Valley Bridge. Think so? I don't know if we did the bug there. Oh, it's nighttime. Forgot about the nighttime thunder. Maweep. In we go. It's nighttime, that shouldn't make a difference. Maweep. Owner is Maweep. Don't worry about it. She go and weep. Her god of death accidentally transported her because of demons. It's always the demons. So when she could turn back to a human, she transformed into the image of the crow god of death, which is why she looked different from her OG self. That's obviously, yeah. Should have guessed, really. Well, this doesn't look too promising. I think I've already done this. Obviously, I know. Okay, I'm gonna do, yeah. So far on the stream, we've done nothing. So I'm gonna go back to being a child. There are a few things to do as a child. I remember before I forget to get that Skulltula in Goron's place with the boulders and stuff. Because I keep forgetting about it. If I go do that, then that's something we can do. Nope. Put the thing in the thing. Put the thing in the thing. There you go. Well, either way, I hope she enjoyed being a crow and then a lady and then a crow. We can teleport. Also, said crow god of death went to the main character's world, aka the normal modern world, so she could find someone to save her own world, which she did by disguising a prophecy into a mobile game. Huh. Alright then. That seems like a perfectly reasonable thing to do. Dampé, you. Have we done your thing yet? Give me things. It was money. Well, we've done it now. Bang. We're fine. Completely normal and reasonable, exactly. Too many gimmicks for one comic. Speaking of too many gimmicks, my brain, because I've told myself, finish stuff before you make anything new, my brain is now on coming up with more ideas for things. And I came up with a few ideas for October Noir, a few new characters and bits and bobs, and then it came up with an idea which, on the one hand, simplifies a lot of things by combining two projects in one. Those being October Noir and the untitled concept I had for an October & Co. game. And now I want to make October Noir as a game. So hopefully that makes things simple. I don't know, after playing Ghost Trick, just this idea of like a 2D sort of point-and-click adventure / visual novel sort of thing. It's like, oh, that actually really works with October Noir. That actually really works. It needs to be more complicated than that, but I made it more complicated because I'm me, yes. And yeah, I've just been thinking about that all day. But also, you know, if I'm clever about how I make things, that can be simplifying, because otherwise, if it's a graphic novel, then I have to draw every panel. If it's a game, I just have to do some animations and then go, that's good enough. Love you, make your game. Again, let's finish some other stuff first. And I also had another simpler game that I was gonna make after finishing Chaos Chess, but maybe now that's gonna get put on the back burner for October Noir visual novel silliness. At the very least, if I make like a basic visual novel engine, I can like just make little scenes and then release those as like kind of video comics almost. So there's a way to make this work. Right. Yes, I did not forget this. Give me something. Good. A recovery heart. That was not good. Well, we're here now. I like your January design so much. January's neat. I like January. They will give you a hug. And it will feel real nice. Ow. Okay, well that was one idea. I'm still not sure about bugs. Let's get some bugs. And we'll check, like, the beans by Dodongo. And yeah, indeed, you want a hug from them. Yeah. They will give you one. January is chill. And also depressed. That's the wrong one. I can play the Ocarina, it's fine. You'll take that hug and then lay face down on their lawn, yeah. But yes, so Cheeb's recommendation of what is January like depressed, that was the starting point for that character. So. But they're dealing with it. It gave me a pretty solid starting point. Bugs. Do more bugs. I'm gonna go around to all the bugs. Because I'm fairly sure I forgot some and I don't know which. Feel like all the siblings are they thems. Needs to be more big with the beard they them. Exactly, yeah. Thing is, even if you wanted to get, like, you know, down to the nitty gritty, it's very difficult with something that's made of lots of different body parts of lots of different people. It's like, at that point, what does that even matter? But what does that even mean? Even if you wanted to be sort of biological reductionist about it, this is not going to go well. There we go. Bug. January has a popular lawn. We are the mushroom. That's a Beatles song, isn't it? Well, that doesn't look like they're interested in. There was no diddle-a-doo, so we've probably done this one. They are a collective. Cool. They're theys and they are they. So we have done that. So I will go to. I'll go check the crate and that Kira was talking about in Gerudo, because there's a patch by there as well. Pretty sure we did the Spirit Temple last time, right? Did we do the bug there? Again, we can check that quickly. Oh, hi. Oh yeah, papers please. Don't get Epona for this, we're just gonna have to leg it. I can check some of the things in the Hyrule field as well. See what I might have forgotten there. Is Zorlda ready to give me things? No, because I haven't done the, haven't done Jabu. I don't think. Let's check anyway. I don't trust myself. Is the sky gonna change? The sky has not changed, okay. Time to run backward. There is a thing over here, actually. I have the golden scale. We could be able to get this if we haven't already. This tree is a mystery. Yeah, I kind of feel bad doing this January, this month thing the way that we've done it, because it's like, cool, let's design a new character. Here's January. They're neat. I like them. Right. Next 3 months, nothing. We already have a February. We already have a February. We basically have a March. And April doesn't exist. So. God, you're annoying. There you go. It's just arrows, doesn't matter. Shouldn't have bothered. Redesign March. Oh, we're gonna design March from from our own design sensibilities. They, as they currently stand, they wouldn't fit as a sibling, as a month sibling. But there's still work to do there, but just a little more, you know, a little less from scratch. But at the same time, that's kind of nice because I had no idea where to go for January until Jeeb said depressed. So. The Thunder of Night. No, we don't have fire. Can't do that. Oh, we need fire. Jeeb is correct. And I don't want to think too far ahead because we'll come up with really good ideas and then we'll forget them. So, usually the standard. I'm pretty certain we did the crate. And I would rather check the beans, so we're gonna just go straight for that. Whee! January is a very depressed month in general. Exactly. See, it's clever design. Off we go. Full damage is minimal in this game. You. No, not you. You. Okay. You. Oh, that sounded new. Cool, cool. Did you get behind the waterfall? If I got that, oh no, there's not usually anything in that crate, isn't there? We'll check. We'll check. That's a heart. Boo! Boring. Hey, cow, how you doing? You alright? I don't have an empty bottle, unfortunately, but hello, Chimkin. Ah! Any panic music? Sing to the cow. I'll sing to the cow. Okay. Still in a dream. Nothing here, cool. Have we swum for the thing? For the guy in the house at the lake? I can't. I'm just gonna warp there, but that's fine. We'll just swim down the river. It's fine. Whee. Jibber's correct on all counts, exactly. We know this, until I disagree with it. Did you? I don't know. We'll find out. Let's find out together. There's also a bean patch here, so we're gonna have to go here anyway. You dare. I didn't bother planting beans there, because I don't need it. But I don't need it here either. Right, are you gonna doodly-doo? Give me doodly-doo. Doodly-doo. We haven't done this either. Worth checking. Ow. Ow. Only I could get hit twice by a stationary thing. Well, gave me health. Did we do the dive? Let's check. Also a boulder in the Gerudo Valley wall as an adult, where the crate is as a kid. Don't know if it leads to anything now. Okay. Oh. What do you say? Medicine. You're not talking about diving, so let's give it a go. Oh, I think we did do this, because I remember saying on stream Lewis was here and I was going to point out the shark. What is this music? I blame Pokemon. Areas in which we bad. Me remembering what I've done. Anything in Kakariko? There's a bean thing in Kakariko. Should probably go check that out. Not Kakariko. Kakiri. I always get the two mixed up. I mean, there is a bean thing in Ocarina, but not what I'm talking about. Is it? Sorry, trying to navigate in this game while also untangling myself from headphone cables. It's fine. Got Skulltula in the central area of Goron City as an adult. We talked about that last time. Though I did get that, but I didn't get the thing, which means it respawned because it wasn't anything useful. So, no, not. That's as an adult. I think we got it. Tetris? Yay, Tetris music. Do, 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 do. Yeah, you did say it, yeah. I just didn't pick it up because I'm lax. Basically, I tried to get it and I fell and I couldn't be bothered to go get it again. Oh, we didn't get the Skulltula here, did we? We put down the bean here, but we didn't get the Skulltula, so we can come back for that. We have Saria's song? Yes, we do, so we can do that. Oh no, we have the minuet as well. We don't need Saria's song. It's fine. Why am I... this is the most awkward way to get out of this place. I literally just have to run into any of these things that has fog in it. There we go, sorted. I'm just trying to go out the front entrance. This thing has 700 entrances. Let's make it night. With our little bird song. Thunder of Night. And see whether or not I got the Skulltula. Actually, let's do the bean patch first, because it's further away from the edge. There's going to be one pot somewhere that I've missed. It's going to be very annoying. Single pot or a single crate. Okay, well there was a ding. That's good. Ow. Good sign. Ooh. Oh. More bombs, but not fantastic. Skull. Got excited there for a moment. Did I do Nehru's Fairy Fountain in the desert? I think so, but we can go check that. I'll do the bean thing anyway. Get over. Yep, we did that. Okay. Ow. Frogs. We were talking about frogs last time. Let's do frogs. Let's do frogs, and then we'll go and check this. And then we'll think, oh god, what have I missed? Forgs. Check the forgs. Use the forgs, Link. That kind of works. That didn't sound as stupid as I wanted it to. What's going on here? Forg! We're gonna play music to Forg. I didn't play music to the cow. I forgot. Oh, I'm so bad. Dark! Please! Void. You're mine now. As I recall, there is no Skulltula in that one. So. Not worth checking. Yeah. Response to the occasional dirty quote. Come hither, Forgs! The alone in the day. Yeah, the alone. Yeah! No, get up. Thank you. Right, Forgs. Let me play for you. That's a bomb, that's not a... Oops. Did you like the song? Oh, fine, I'll use a more conventional instrument. Forgs! Not incorrect. They like the rain. They like the stormy rain. They gave me a bomb in response. They liked my bomb as well. Do I have to do all of them now? I think I probably do. Which is annoying because I'm full of wallet and they're just going to give me a lot of money for this. I do have to check it. I should probably also look up the solution for the thing that's going to come, because it's just a memory game, and that's boring. You can randomize the cows, actually. It is a thing you can do. So you can milk them and get a boomerang. Perfectly reasonable things to do. Doodle-doodle-doo. And the frogs, yeah. I think you can randomize each of these if you want to, but I think it by default it only randomizes the ones that aren't rupees. So, there's a Christy. How you doing? You having a good Tim? That's a bomb again. Keep doing that. You ever try and play an Ocarina and accidentally set off a bomb? Sounds like something from Ghost Trick. Is the Christy doing good? How's the ceiling? Among other things. Right, okay, I think this is now where they're gonna say to work out our song. Now, I can't be bothered to do this because it's very long and very boring. So just gonna look it up. I've just destroyed your chocolate almonds that you haven't even opened yet, so doing madly. No. It was pecking. Yep. Yep. Another bomb! They're really fond of bombs, these frogs. Oh, let's shut that off. What else were we gonna do? Spirit Temple, right? Is there anything in Zora's? No, not really. Sure. No, not you. Not you. I'm leaving. Thank you for the bombs, but that is all. Luckily you didn't eat any. Well, that's a plus. Let's teleport to the desert. Have we checked the last crate in the desert? There could be something there. And I have the eye. Oh no, that doesn't help me going the other way, does it? Okay, we were going to check a couple of things. Also, there were some things we could have checked here as an adult as well. Which we haven't done, so we can do that. Okay, by the sounds of it, we've already done that. Have a look anyway. Yep, no, it's all done. Is there any way of me seeing what's up there? Shut up, chicken. What? No, don't let go of the bug. I just want to... It's alright, we'll come back here as an adult. It's fine. It's fine, you want to be like that? Okay, let's check the cave. To see whether we've done the fairy. And then let's go into the desert proper to see whether or not we've got the first crate there. Because we can do that. Without having to know the directions back. Looks like we've already opened that, so we've done that. That's good. Saves us the bother. Nay bother and all that. Oh, just as a little aside, I restarted Duolingo again last night. Convinced that I would have remembered absolutely nothing. And it turns out I remembered quite a lot. So It's not all disappeared, which is nice. I restarted Duolingo. Yeah, got bored. This is not important. Boo. Well then. Back to an adult, I suppose. I had a free 15 minutes, and I thought, I can't be bothered to make anything. Let's do Duolingo again. Again, not like, I'm not like, oh yeah, we're gonna get back up to another year, just like trying to do. And also, it enrolled me in a friend quest without my consent. And I was like, well, I'm not having that. So I finished that. Apologies if I was enrolled to anybody else during the 2 or 3 weeks I haven't done it. But yeah, I do intend to look up better sources of understanding language. But, you know, it's a quick and easy one, isn't it? They cost money. Well, there's lots of YouTube videos. Jeebus recommended a couple of channels to me for people who talk about grammar and all that sort of thing, and I probably should actually watch them. But as far as you know, it only puts you into a friend quest if you're active that day. That's what I thought. But I was already in yours, and it didn't say we've started a new friend quest. It was just already there, and I haven't touched the thing for bloody ages. So. Squash me. No, boo. Mask. Oh, do we check that? Do we go back and check that? We're here now. We're gonna do other things. I have the Mask of Truth. If we get stuck, remind me I have the Mask of Truth. Side of Friends quest for people who haven't used Duolingo in ages. Think it just goes down the list when people sign on and do any lessons.
No.
Nope. Someday. Right, what did I say we were gonna do? There's a bean in Beanland. And that's about it, really. Let me do spirit stuff. Yeah, we're gonna do spirit, right? We're gonna go to the Kikiri, Lost Woods, that one. Starts quest for the person doing lessons and assigns anyone in your friends list for it, regardless of how active they are. Ooh. So these are the things Duolingo does to try and get you back. It's like, oh, but your friend, they're waiting for you. Like, you did that. Screw you. I'm forgetting to actually equip the things that I hover over. Don't mind him. Hi. Oh, have we done this? Let's check. I had to do many questions on your own in the past, not complaining, it's just a fact, yeah. Unfair. Right, nighttime. Oh yeah, I turned it to night to see if we've done this. Looks like we have. Good, good. There's normally a spider there. and golden sculptula. Right, beans! So we haven't actually shown off what happens when you plant beans. Because when you plant a bean in the past and then go to the future, you can ride the bean. Like that. That one's an unremarkable one, but it happens. That's a token. Don't need it. Ooh, waste of time. Spirit. That was me trying to think of what song to do. Just about whistle that low. This is a more remarkable one. Let's do it. I sound like I've been eating magic beans right now. What do you mean? What do you mean? What on earth could you possibly mean? Tasty bean. Ah! Oh, that's a bottle. Oh, does it have a letter in it? It does have a letter in it. Yes, cool. That's unlocked 2 dungeons. Nice. Well, we'll do this while I'm here. Nope, hang on. But another thing. Progress! That was actually important. That's the first time that check has actually been important in any of the randomizers I've done. But I always bloody check it. Oh, yeah, music. We can lift this up now, right? Yes, good. Ow, 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 ow. Hammer time. Give me your goods. That's 1 whoop. Give me your goods. That's a skull. Boring. Neither of you were as interesting as random junk I found on top of a stone. Yes, I can do Jabu Jabu and Ice Cannon. And also the most obscure Skulltula in the game. And my favourite bomb in the game. But we'll do the couple of things we can do here first, because they might end up finding the keys in here, you never know. Bonk. Good camera angle. Ow. There's a wolf in here. I hate it. There was a wolf in here. Boring. Bye. That's kind of fun music. Don't know what it is. It's kind of fun though. First try. Geometry. Yeah, that normally takes me a lot longer than first try, but here we are. Boring! There is one I'm going to have to be careful of when it comes to that. Although you need hover boots for this? Nah, you can do that with the jump. Because when I was doing my casual rerun of this to remind myself of how to play the game, I forgot I had hover boots. I was like, how do I get this thing? And I tried for 15 minutes. Once again asking you, how on earth do you all make comics? Dunno, I'm planning on working that out again this year. Anyway, this was pointless. Let's go to... Be a child. Again. Mask! Before I forget. I know there's a lot of stuff to do with Jabu and all that sort of stuff, but mask, before I forget. It's a mystery. It's a mystere. Oh no, that teleports me to the front of the temple, doesn't it? Yes. Stop with your panicking music, please. The resetting in a temple takes you to the front of the temple. Resetting anywhere else takes you to either the Temple of Time, which is where we're going, or if you're an adult, or if you're a child, it takes you back to your house in Kokiri Forest. Insert pained groan. Insert 520 panels to go here. There's another one of the reasons I'm interested in turning October Noir into a game instead of a comic, because it would end up being a very long one. Like, hey, I'm going to release Chapter 1, which is only 50 pages long. So many panels. Mask. We're just saving and quitting everywhere, aren't we? If you're an adult and not in a dungeon, it takes you to the Temple of Time. If you're a kid and not in the dungeon, it takes you to the home in Kokiri Forest. Sup, my dude? Nay, I shall only sup upon a drink. Hi, Hayden. Mask. I'm gonna keep saying it until we do it, because I'm gonna forget otherwise. All the panels. That's another thing I need to teach myself this year, is learn how to make panels that don't have all the detail in them, please. Visual novel also means you can make a set of talk sprites once and be done with it. Exactly. Well, this was the thing that Ghost Trick did exceptionally well. Is it has the visual novel aspect, yes. But it also has the aspect of something I love about like early 3D games, which is let's make 8 animations per character, and that is all the acting those characters can do. We'll give them a shrug. We'll give them a scratch behind the head. We'll give them a confident pose, and that's we will express all emotions through those 8 animations. And obviously, Ghost Trick did a very similar thing, but with much higher quality and fidelity animations. Whoops. No. There we go. But much like a visual novel can get a lot out of 8 drawings of a character, you can get a lot out of 8 animations of a character. So, similar sort of thing, you know? Hey, you're it? Alakazam! Ha! Water Temple keys! That was worth it! Hurrah! A few panels that say more rather than lots of panels that say equally as much, yes. I will say, he needs to learn to work smarter. As much as I agree with the sentiment there, Bear, yes, it was worth it. Yeah, if only we could get into it. You just need boots. The comic that you sent me, I remember when I was reading it thinking, my god, there's a lot in this. But also, it's real good. It's real nice. Where are we going? Jabu. We'll get there from here. I just walked past it. I'm paying attention. I know what I'm doing. Very kind. It's very good, and also wordless, which is one of those things I strive to do in like Avonvale and stuff. Like, how do you convey a story without words? Just all very impressive, and all of them were basically paintings. It's like, screw you, Bear. Stop flexing on us all. One of your favourite comics you own. It's great, and mine has a very lovely message in the front. It's very nice. It ruins it, because now it's got words! No, it's not true. Right. You big blubbery fish. I'll have you know, you're in the way of your daughter. Quote 238 is also bad. Quote 238 is all of this. Look, I have proof. Your daughter is inside an even bigger fish. They cut that short as well. They didn't do the whole weep thing. Speaking of fish, I need to go get a fish. Unexpected benefit of a silent comic, you suddenly end up with an immensely bilingual audience. Yes, it's a fun thing. That's one of the reasons I wanted to do that with Avonvale. It sort of seems like the sort of thing that could be universal, and just like, you don't need language to get in the way of this, it's fine. And then I just didn't do it. Because it's on the pile. Sad they cut that short, yep, no. Don't worry, Epona makes that sound now. This god has 12 nationalities, it's amazing. I mean, we're relatively well spread out here as well, which is nice. Hang on, was that oh, look, we've already got an important pot. Give me your important pot. Impotent. Din's fire! We needed that, thank you. Very kind. Already success. Let's turn it to night. If I can play. Thunder! The thunder of the night! Also, we get to see my favorite exploding rock in the game. Does everybody want to see my favorite exploding rock of the game? I have to attack a spider first, but we will see. Oh, brilliant. I'm really good with the boomerang. Oh, come on. This bodes well for the next dungeon. Right. Oh, bunches. I'll take bunches. Twitch! Oh, that's Frame Man. Frame Man is just not. Just like, no stream. None of that. That's a Frame Man. I need to make a better Frame Man emote. That's on the list. Better Frame Man emote. Boo indeed. Curse Bloom. Oh, more money. Finally. Skulltula gave me just some bomb juice, but this one gave me money. Hang on, I never actually marked that off. That's cool. We got the thing. Marking things off, because again, don't know how long things are going to take, so I've got to make sure I've marked them all. We're all good. Brainman's good now? Fantastic. Right, this bomb, this rock here, right? I can pick this one here up as an adult, but I'm not an adult. So I'm going to blow up this rock here. Ready? You like it? Blow up the rock. It's very dumb. I didn't check the hint stone, didn't I? Might tell me where light arrows are. You never know. That's where you usually get Ferrari's winter. Okay. Cool, that's pointless. Right, I guess. Minor unsettling content warning for the being inside a whale. The textures in here are not pleasant. Hello, Mr. Whale. Would you like a fish? And we're in. Place of nursery rhymes, apparently. Keys? Shadow Temple keys. We can't. Oh no, we can get in there now. We have Din's Fire. That's another place we've unlocked. Nice. Well, we don't have hover boots, so we can't do much of it. But we can do a little bit. Yeah, let's do it in order. Hey, how you doing? You right? Come hither, princess. I will carry thee. And I will throw thee around with reckless abandon. Ow. Yep. Ah, I missed. Yep. This is the fishwife. We're carrying around the fishwife. Don't worry about it. Oh. Yeah. Knew there was a fairy here. Are there two? Hopefully. I don't think I need bugs anymore. I always forget to equip it. No. There is not a second one. Worth a try, though. Ah. Boo. Alright, come here, fishwife. Fishwife was an expression, wasn't it? Like it used to be like an insult or something. It used to refer to, like, fish sellers. Also, I found out while watching a speedrun you could just throw her at that and it works. It's just fun. Ow. Got enough of that, thank you. Good luck finding your body in the dark. I did not actually go deep enough. Enough of that, thank you. Sell me your wares. Oh, a hut. Nice. We're doing all this before the water temple. Dark Links can have loads of health. Oh, like that. But we don't have boots. No, we just missed it. Whoa! We'll just have to wait. Perfectly legitimately wait. Don't look at the increased frame rate, it's fine. That's just a very fast animation. There it is. And up we go. Slightly bouncily, I don't know why. The music stopped as well. This keeps happening. Why does the music keep stopping? Anyway, princess, you are a door stopper. That is your function. Don't know why I did this one first. Probably makes more sense to do the other one first, but right. Hold the door open. Blip blip. There's the other one. There it is. Not important, but I'll check it anyway. Because I'm here. You can't stop me. Seeds! Wonderful. Oh yeah, she's buggered off as well, isn't she? Come back here, princess. Yes, you're bored, I know, but come back. Oh, almost fell. I'm good. I'm good. Oh yeah, that was what I was going to say about October Noir being a game. On the side list of things I want to finish, of things I want to do, even though I said I was going to finish stuff. I think it would be fun, proof of concept, to like make some fake screenshots for the game. Just like go like, this is what it would look like, but just like draw it. I think that'd be fun. At the very least, it'll be able to get the idea that's in my head down somewhere. If you're thinking this is very unpleasant, you're correct. It's alright, it's a parasite, it's fine. Don't need it. Give me my music back. What did I just find? This is a parasitic worm thing, I don't know. Something like that. Stay there. Where are we? We're in a whale. Two, nice. Look out for mind flayers. It's basically that. Do I have a ploy for the game or comic yet? Ploy? Define ploy. Plot. It's probably plot, right? Yeah. I have the larger overarching plot and a bunch of side plots that connect to it. But how they all properly interconnect, I don't have a script like a properly. This is the sequence of all of the events and the scenes that happen in the order and all that. But I have enough to be getting on with, particularly given that if it's going to be a game, I'd have to work out gameplay, and that's going to affect the order of events. But yeah, I do have the sort of the start, the end, and a bunch of things to go in the middle, and the order that those are supposed to go in. I've written lots of stuff, and none of it's well organized, so I have to sit down and organize it at some point. Although I did rewrite the ending with a much more satisfying conclusion, so that was fun. Another jellyfish. Jellyfinch. But yes, this is a rather unpleasant dungeon, so if you don't want to watch this, that's fine. If you don't want to watch anything I stream, that's fine. Particularly this. Need to have game engine for said game. Yes, exactly. Now here's the question: do I try and make it in Unity, or do I make this my Godot experiment? Everyone died. I mean, it's called Noir, so presumably something like that's gonna happen. Yep. Needed that to advance the game. That's a wall. Let's leave. This is, and the Well and Shadow Temple always on there. Yeah, this game has an atmosphere. Yeah. But yes, we're basically clearing out parasites. That's essentially what we're doing here. We're in a whale and we're getting rid of parasites. Who's going to be the femme fatale? Well, this is one of the underdeveloped ideas, for there must be a femme fatale. It is a noir. But the basic idea I had was that there would be a siren. Makes sense, right? But I also like the idea of playing on the notion of the sort of general idea of what a siren is and like mixing it up with the idea of mermaids and stuff like that. So they would be like a sort of classic noir, like singer, seductive sort of thing. But they'd have a dress that would look like a tail. But underneath that dress are chicken legs. So that would be their conceit. And then I've got a whole bunch of things going on with that. It's fine. Everyone died and their parts made 12 beings. April. No, M's called April. Flynn is not. Flynn is the plucky sidekick. Wanted to be the femme fatale. Oh, I'm sure given a boa, he would try. Why is the shadow medallion here? No, don't worry about it. It's fine. No, we don't have that yet. It's the shadow medallion. Also, I have not been taking anything off as this has been going along. It's fine. Hey, look, there's a big old octopus. I never remember how to do this properly, so just gonna do this until it turns around. Good enough. RPG Maker's been used to make a number of visual novels. I have a bunch of ideas of what I want to do for mechanics. I don't think RPG Maker will necessarily be good enough for that, because I want it to be a bit like Ghost Trick, that kind of flat side-on thing, but with sort of 3D characters, animations, and stuff. Ooh, another fairy. Give me the fairy, please. Did we get anything here so far? Always let him hit you once and then the fight was on. Fair enough. Maybe we got keys. We got keys for the water temple, didn't we? Yes. This was not a waste of time. There's one more thing to check, and also the boss. Oh, loads of pots in the boss room. I forgot about that. That'll be good. There's like 6 pots in there. Yeah, but Ghost Trick gave me a lot of ideas for like how a game could be made, and also a couple of ideas for like fun ways you can integrate characters into twisty pots and all that sort of stuff. Also, rather annoyingly, the cats play a motif in my story. It's like, I don't want it to feel like a Ghost Trick ripoff. Cats 2019? If you want me to put a cat creature in there, you're welcome to ask. Oh, Din's Fire, yes. So we can do a couple of things in Shadow. There are some pots there as well. Maybe... Again, you always run the risk of going, oh, we shouldn't do that yet because we don't have the item that allows us to do the whole thing. And then you find out that the item to do the whole thing is in the entrance of the place. Cats are good and in many games, true. But if I'm doing something that's at least visually reminiscent of Ghost Trick, certainly not in terms of gameplay, that's going to be quite different. But... I'm good with boomerangs. You gotta smush your face into it until it's right. There you go. Smush the face. There. No, I did it wrong. There you go. All because I was too lazy to bring out a slingshot. Oh, that actually fills up my wallet. Nice. Slight waste. I could only hold 100 of the 200, but you know. No. Yeah, came up with a few characters and some fun puzzle ideas and a bunch of story, and rewrote the sort of fun ending thing. Got a lot of fun ideas. Much like October and Co. I want it to be a thing where the fact that they're monsters is not incidental. Like that is integrated into the story. Also, this is the boss. It's presumably a parasite. I'm not entirely sure what it is. It's covered in jellyfish. Ugh. Called Baronade. Don't know what that means. Sounds delicious. Ghost Trick does not own the idea of cats any more than Indigo Child owns the idea of magic powers via radiation. That's fine. Always hated this boss fight. It's not the best. Ow. And I'm very good at it, as you can tell. Stop getting in the way. Okay. Probably as many as I'm gonna get. Yeah. It's there. Listen, Bongo Bongo are probably your least favourites. Bongo Bongo is a time. Don't know anything about Ocarina of Time. Wait till we get to Bongo Bongo, which I'll probably have to do, because I'll probably have to do everything at this point. I think these have a certain amount of time to get up for this phase, so if I just get hit by it, it skips them. Hit me! Come back here, I was supposed to hit you with the boomerang. There we go. Flesh hands! The Bongo Bongo is not... Bongo Bongo is hands, not flesh hands, that's the other one, that's, dead hand. But Bongo Bongo is definitely hands. They dropped. And Roop. 5 Roop. $20 Roop. Wait a minute, wife. Eat your heart. Nothing in here. But, you know, Din's fire. And we've got Ice Cavern as well to do. Hey, how you doing? We engaged now. The Shadow Medallion. We're a child. That doesn't... She's also a child, but she's the one who said that we're engaged now. So. Din's Fire, Water Temple Keys, Shadow Temple Keys. Okay, so let's... Ice Cavern, whatever's at the bottom of the lake. This really is turning into a 100% randomizer. You have to do everything. But we did get Din's Fire, which is important. Let's do the Time Warp again. I keep saying that as a joke, and that actually being what we're going to do. I don't think we can go far down enough without, Well, hang on, let's do this while we're here. Should be able to do everything in here that we want to do. Oh, no, we don't have hook shot, do we? But I'll do this anyway, because it's fun. Anyway, this is what Din's Fire does. It makes a lot of fire. Oh, there's a thing we can do here as well, now that we've got it. Can't remember which place it's in. Is it in this one? In this grave? Let's try. Find out. Goodness! Goodness gracious me! Yes, it is. Cool. Allows us to light torches. Like those two. Which gives us a chest, which didn't have anything in it, but it was worth a check. Oh, I had a heart. Oh, piece of heart. Sure, I'll take it. Why not? Yes, we have now opened up Shadow Temple. We can't do anything in it because we need to get across a gap, and we have neither hover boots nor hookshot, nor could we use them as a child. Hey kid, you right? Ooh, you got a spooky mask. Oh yeah, because the mask thing's already done. Time warp time. But yes, what do people got planned for the rest of the week? Given that this is the last evening stream before the weekend. People got any fun things to do? I've still got fit commissions to finish that were supposed to be done by Monday, but I've been having bad art times and bad head times, so... But it's getting there. I've actually made progress this afternoon. Also the bit outside Gerudo Valley. Yes! I think we need Hammer for that, but we can do that as an adult. Yes! Good point. Is that there as an adult? I think it's there as an adult, but thank you for reminding me. can quickly nip their own opponent before we do anything else. We can go visit another cow. And I can use a fairy so that I can milk the cow. There's a sentence. Were there anything in shops that required money? That's also another sentence. That required a lot of money that we couldn't do before. Work! Continuing looking after family. Boo! Family should look after you. Trying to resist the urge to make a nest and hide from the world. Comic. Opening commissions. Comic! Commissions. You need to sing to a cow. Before this is over, we need to sing to a cow. Because, and this might be sacrilege, never sung to a cow before. I've only been told it's a thing. Build your nest and hide. Build it! And then turn that into a comic. Cousins are messing you around, but as of now, you're seeing them tomorrow evening. Messing you around on when to meet, or just in general? Started writing a novel a couple of weeks ago. Broke 10,000 words over Christmas. Wow. Hopefully you'll finish the current chapter you're working on later tonight. Nice! Good job! Cannot believe you. But money. You can make nests out of twigs. And, discarded scarves. Okay, what are we doing? We'll check the cow. Say hello to a cow. Doing amazing, yeah. You say as of now, they may count an hour before. Oh, people. But yes, I'm largely commissions and then getting some Patreon stuff done because I'm behind on everything. Real bad. But other than that, commission work. Can't wait to get famous and sell out. Do it! Remember, there's a big difference between making money and selling out. Opponent! I was about to say selling out would be writing trashy romance novels, but honestly, if that's the thing you want to do, then that's not selling out. So, you could be Rosehaired Lady. You could. I imagine it's lucrative. Selling out is going against your principles to do a thing. It's not any given objective thing. Smack the hoss. We still don't have the pass to Gerudo, do we? So we can't do horse archery. What a shame. Oh, nice jump. Look at that, nice. Good parking. What if you don't have any principles? Then it's impossible to sell out. Good job. Burn away the cobwebs. Oof. Oh yeah, these things don't like being burned. It's fine, don't worry about it. Oh, the Gerudo card can be found in Death Mountain Crater. That's what I was just talking about. Okay, that's in Death Mountain Crater. Where? Did we do the fairy there? Or is it with the beam thing, which we can't do because we don't have the song? Did we do the fairy there? I can't remember. So, the cow! Let's sing a song to a cow. We must first release a fairy. Dunno, did we? Dunno. Been singing a song inside a cow, don't worry about it. Oh yeah, make song. Yeah, this is the milk song, obviously. It's the place they sell milk. Moo! What a nice song. It reminds me of the pasture. You speak?
Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle, the cow jumped over the moon.
Seems to be over the moon. That song makes me feel so good I can produce a lot of milk. Have some of my refreshing and nutritious milk. Cheers, Daisy. Yes, they speak. I did not know that. No, it's with the cow, right? The thing. Yes, the cow also has the spider. It's protecting us from the spider. Admirable friend they are. Well, cows can speak now. I learned a thing today. I think we did everything else here, so let's... The beginning of the thing? The thing of the beginning? I'm very descriptive with what I'm talking about. The thing of the beginning. Cows do not talk where you're from? Odd. You have to get to know them, you know. Is it a boulder to the bridge? I don't. I think that. Why is this not? I lit this as a child. Why is it still not lit 7 years later? I don't think there's. Well, I don't think there's anything there that I can. I think it might just be rupees or something. Might be wrong. Sorry. We'll check it if we get the Gerudo card. We can go check it. Oh, the Shadow Temple. That sounds lovely. Or illusory walls. Sorry, I thought that was the thing you were talking about. This place, it's lovely. Who likes catacombs? Me! Who likes redeads? Come back here. Thank you. You were talking about that, but you were talking about okay, right. The one along the chasm. Yeah, I don't think there's like a key item or like a heart or anything like that. If it's a rupee and I had the rupee randomizer on, then I would have to check it. But I thought that would be too much for streams, and also I don't know where all the rupees are. Oops, that's an ocarina. Don't think there's anything there? No. Ah! Important! Keys to the... Oh, I have double health. Nice. Or halved damage. However you want to think about it. Yeah, it wouldn't have been keys because it wasn't a key pot. Well, hey Kiro. How that dead hand do you like? There, right here. Oh, no, I'm still in the hand. They're already looking away. Why are they appearing right next to me? Ow. You gotta know exactly where you are. Done. We never have to see him again. Look at him twitch. Hey, twitch, it's fun. Important. Actually worth it. The game forced us to do this. No, it didn't. It was another bomb bag. Okay. It was not that important. Okay. You know how you can see where he is in the ground if you equip the Eye of Truth? I did not know that. You can see the shadow on the ground where he is. Oh, that's neat. Fun. I think we've exhausted everything here. Everything we can do. Hang on, let me mark stuff off because I'm bad. I'm bad. I'm really, really bad. You know I'm bad. Ice cavern? Take the really awkward way around. Because there's no quick way of getting there. Whenever I think of Tetris, or hear the Tetris music, Korobienki or Korobieniki, I can't remember one of these. I always think of the YouTube, pretty old now, YouTube video of a complete history of the Soviet Union to the tune of Tetris. It's very good. If you haven't seen it, it's good. Bye. Ah! Good riddance. As Kevin, frozen Zora fountain. I think we unfroze Jabu because we have the arrows. But he was still in the way, so. Not anymore! Mindo, are you going to be annoying? Yes, you are. Okay, I'll just sing you a little song. Yes, I'm friends with Sario. It's amazing. Now get out of my way. Did he give you anything? Because that's usually when he gives you the Zora tunic. He did. I can't remember what he gave me. But he did give me a thing, I'm pretty sure. Watch and see that we haven't actually unfrozen him and I made all this up. Because brain. Brains be like that, they do indeed. Yes, it's open, thank you. The game could be messing with me. I wouldn't put it past it. No, we came here and we did. I remember doing the Skulltula. So I'm pretty sure we've been here. No, I sealed up the Shadow Temple again after you'd already opened it, yeah. Yep, he's moved to the side and he's unfrozen, so he has given me something, presumably. Yes? Have you given me something? Yes, good. Another thing that you can randomize in this is beehives, which I didn't even know were in the game until I realized you could randomize them. I think there are some in here somewhere. Maybe only as a child. They're just like random beehives in the ceilings. They drop rupees if you shoot at them. This feels like nighttime. Good. Let's do the most obscure Skulltula there is. Remember that wall we blew up? Sorry, that rock we blew up? And I said there was another rock there, but I couldn't do it as a child, had to be as an adult. Well, you can do that. And there's another rock there. Then there's another rock underneath that, and then there's a hole. Quite tricky to get down, because the game doesn't want you to. And you're like, oh cool, there's a path, also a bunch of pops that I can open. Ooh, a hut. Wonderful times. Unfortunately, for Miss, there's a bunch of invisible spiders in it. You just run along the sides there. No issue. And then you go up here, and you sing the popular song Snake Eater from the game Snake Eater. Which I would do if I knew the lyrics. What a thrill. There's another spider, but also, hopefully, if it's the right time of day, it is. There's one of these. It gives me a heart, which is useless. But if you come here during the day, there's nothing there, and you're like, what is this place? What's the point? What a thrill. Darkness and silence in the night. I can't remember how it goes either. Oh, I don't need that. There's also some stuff right underneath this lake, but I can't get to it because I don't have the shoes. I need the fashion. I'm sure I can get on one of these. Anyway, plays the theme to Vengapass. Right, to the ice cavern, everyone's favourite. Thanks, Link. You want to try that again? That's clearly not Link's favorite. Any drama queen? Alright. This time, jump, please. There we go. Laugh you just let out. You're welcome. It's Pokemon. Very, very quiet Pokemon. So quiet. Ow. Screw you, ice sculptures. Ow. I made Kiro laugh. Today's a good day. Money! Money, ow. Money, money, money. Must be phony. What? In St. Richard's Weald. You can also randomize these silver rupees, which is fun. So you just have to find them in the world before you can open these doors. Ow. It's so quiet, this music. I can hear it in my left ear. Just about. Ow. I don't know if this is going to end up being worth it. Actually, we'll probably see, can't we? Bats! Freezing bats! Screw you. Wow, wow. I'm good at firing things. You're not coming? There you are. First try. Well, that pot's not worth it, and that thing's not worth it, so let's leave. And because we have the blue flums... Ow. We can melt things to our heart's desire. That's a heart. There we go. 6 or 7 attempts, but it's fine. Got there in the end. And I don't think that's important by the looks of it, so skip that. Now, who likes sliding block puzzles? Now, not all at once. Now I have double defense. I care so much less about taking damage. Anything there? Oh no, the really quiet music just stopped. I wonder if it's like not programmed to loop properly or something. Ooh. Right, that one. No. Push, please. Push. 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 Thank you. Yeah, not looping properly. Weird. Well, I'm just gonna have to fill it up with me talking about really interesting things, like how I have blue fire arrows in this, which is not a thing in the base game because you're supposed to have ice arrows, which aren't useful at all. So they're like, oh, you can have blue fire so that you can do these things without wasting a bottle, or you can just sort of look at it intently and go, thank you. Bonk. Yeah, I like that they changed it. Yeah, it's neat. So quiet. See, annoyingly, I did because I spent a lot of time. Let's grab this. Because I spent a lot of time today thinking about October Noir. I was like, oh, that's cool. I'll talk about October Noir during the stream, and then I remembered that, like spoilers. Hints to the plot of October Noir. Okay, I'll give you hints. Months. Which I've just realised this is October, so that's a terrible hint. Shards? Numbers. Chirality? There you go. So there's some hints. These will all end up being relevant, assuming these plot points make it through to the whatever the final thing is. Maths, numbers. The one idea I did have just before the stream that I wrote down purely as quickly as possible was just the words Flynn, pneumatic tubes, yes. And that was it. That was the idea. Which I personally think is a reasonable note to take. Yes, say no more. Heart. Right, ready for a boss fight? I think I know how to do this. Right, let's go. Oh, that's tough. This doesn't appear to be anything, but I do get 2 items for doing this. Do-ba-da-do-ba-da-do. Neither of them were worthwhile. This was a bust. What else could we do? Well, there's something else, wasn't there? Gotta go empty the dishwasher, be right back. That's fine, I'm just running in circles thinking of what to do. Looking at this psychedelic room. Disco room. We said we were told the Wii. As opposed to the Switch or the GameCube. We were told somewhere in thingy. Crater, Death Mountain Crater, is the Gerudo card. And that will unlock Gerudo Training Grounds, Horse Archery, and the desert. So somewhere in Death Mountain Crater, I'm going to check to see. I can't remember if we did the fairy there. We did the one at the top. I don't know if we did the one inside. So let's have a gander. Let's have a proper gander. Not a goose. None of that nonsense. A proper gander. While I'm here, let's see if you're closed during the night. Makes sense, frankly. It would be very unreasonable for me to assume that there are people working during the night. Let retail workers have a break, please. Think you're washing dishes when you first explored that crater? Yes. I believe so. Just. I always get hit by that. Just managed to avoid it. We'll do it from the bottom. Because I can't be bothered to go across the path. Or is there stuff in the path that we haven't done? Did I do the Skulltula there? Well, if we're going up, we'll work our way down afterwards. It's fine. Hey, what? Hey, trick, what? Okay, let's check this. Make sure I wasn't mistaken. Yes, it's a blue rupee, so it's not anything major. But let's see if I can get it this time. Nope. Got it. There we go. Don't have to worry about that again. Medigoron. We have 200 rupees now. That's a thing. That's not that. Oh, and there's a thing here, isn't there? There's a what's it? There's a couple of things to do here. Yes, I completely forgot about stuff here. That went well. Right, let's spend all of our money. Our bombs don't last as long as those. Hello, sir. Here is all of my money. Thank you for £5 in return. Bloody scam. Shadow Temple has a huge rupee, so we can make our money back, but... there was something else there, wasn't there? Yes. Unless I already have this. I might have already done this, but let's check. If there are things here, I have already done this. There are things here, I have already done this. Okay, cool. Thanks for absolutely nothing. We've got the carpet salesman as well. That guy also asked for 200 for usually no return. I'll stock it up on money again. Yeah, we've got the lava room, apparently. Yes, I was going to check the fairy here. Have we done this? I opened it. I don't know if I've done it. Let's check. Ow. As it might be on the plant. Ah! Always. No, I've done that. It is there. Is that? Do we need Bolero for that? Or can I get here as a child? Can I? Or is there a way I can get on there without... I don't have hover boots, that would probably make it easier. This is the only thing I can think of at the moment. Surely there's no way of getting there without hover boots. Is there a way... Not from there. How would we get there as a child, is what I'm thinking. Because we need to get down there. In order to get that, we need to get down there as a child. But we don't have the song that allows us to do that. Yeah, bean access, exactly. Rip Strim? No? Hello? Strim? Hello! No Strim. Should be Strim. So either we're missing the song somewhere that'll allow us to do that. Pretty sure we don't have it, unless I forgot. Nope, don't have it. Or we gotta find out how to get down there as a child without it. Is there a way to do that? Can you, like, jump from here or something? Get over there? Rip your stream, time to refresh. Oh no! I know you can't hear it, but oh no. Or can I grab it with a hook shot? Can long shot get it? Probably not. Can long shot get me there? No. Thoughts and funks. Can I walk on that? That feels very precarious. I don't think I can get to it, let alone walk on it. Again, hover boots would help. Yeah, no chance. I say, oh no. That's like my current big thought. I don't really want to have to go back in the past and become a kid and then come here again, because it takes ages to get here. Because we don't have the song. There goes your stream, what's going on? Oh, actually, I think Frame Man was here very briefly, just a second ago. Ah. Is there any way I can... Can I, like, stand on top of this? Like, get real... Oh, yes, I can. I can stand on that. Is there anything I can do with that? This feels not intended, but I'm going to try. To make things slightly easier, I'm just going to leave him here and come back in so I can respawn at a more convenient place when I fail 7 times. While we're doing this, I'll try and think of something else. Because where else haven't I been? We haven't done... Have we done the 3... I'd keep walking forwards. We've done Deku, we've done Jabu, and we've done the Dongo. So maybe the Ocarina of Time throw? We could check that real quick, because there's a child. Okay, come on here. Whoop. There was a bit of up. There was a bit of up there. But that might just be because I'm on the wood. No, that's not looking right. Yeah, doing the beans would be easier, but how do we get there? Let's try. No sense not trying. Like I say, Zelda might throw the Bolero. You never know. Because now we've done the 3 initial dungeons, I think that means we can get what would be the Ocarina of Time. So if that's Bolero or fire arrows. There's a lot of things that could be helpful. So let's leave. Well, light arrows, yes. Well, light arrows doesn't give us anything else, right? It's something we need to beat the game, but it doesn't give us anything else to unlock the other stuff we need. So I'm kind of hoping it isn't like ours. Because then I wouldn't know what else to do. I can't leave because it's nighttime. So this has not been a very favourable randomizer. It's been quite rude. You gonna get anything? No, we didn't get anything. Boo. Maybe we need the medallions instead. Maybe that's one of the... What's happening with Twitch? Yeah, that wasn't me. Twitch is just, I don't know, doing its thing badly. Did all the bean stuff. Don't know why I'm grabbing these. Anything already in the water? Good check. Good shout. Break, you come back, randomly mute. Thought you got really quiet. To be fair, the music does cut out every now and then. Haven't said anything interesting. Don't think there's anything in the water. No. Boogie. Oh, boogie. That's why you were confused. It's a reasonable assumption. Okay, let's see if we can work out a way of getting down to the bottom of the crater. As Kid. First we need to get to the top of the mountain. Otherwise, what else is there? The answer is I don't know. Sure, you're saying lots of interesting things. No, I wasn't. Don't worry about it. Anything we could do with Din's fire? I'm trying to think what we got, you know? I want the Spirit Temple keys, is what I want. Or access to Gerudo. Must you hat and hat every time you roll? This is why I do the running backwards thing, so that we don't have to listen to this constantly. Yeah, I need to go to the top, I think. Can't get there from inside. He thinks, therefore he has. You roll constantly. Nice. Like Jowd. Moo! Another cow. So loud in the Olympics. Was Link in the Mario and Sonic Olympics? Oh, speaking of Sonic, Mickey Mouse. Yes, that is a segue. So Mickey Mouse, the original Steamboat Willie, came out of copyright and into public domain recently, and there's been a lot of things about like what you can and can't do, and people getting things wrong about copyright and all that sort of stuff. Speaking of Sonic, Mickey Mouse, there's a reason. I have a point here, but people were pointing out something about the design, because the design is inconsistent in the things that have become public domain. The design of Mickey Mouse is not consistent, nor indeed in the posters and stuff like that. But one thing people have pointed out is that it's not. None of those designs are obviously the design we have now, because it's changed quite a lot over time. But one of the big changes that's happened... Did I get you? Yes. One of the big changes that's happened is... I don't think I can... That's way too far. Is the eyes. Because if you look at the original, like, it's got those sort of classic... the black sort of ovals with a little notch cut out. Cartoon eyes. Did that child just punch open a crate? No, it smashed open a crate with his head. There is stuff down here. I don't know if I can get to that. And I wouldn't be able to get off there either, would I? But yeah, so the eyes it has the sort of classic sort of black oval situation. But I didn't mean to do that. I can't blow up the rock on here with bombs, I don't think. I can try. However, if you look at it, particularly if you look at Minnie, you'll see that the eyes themselves are actually massive. And what you're seeing with the ovals are the pupils of the eyes. And he essentially has like Sonic eyes. He's got like massive, like, you know, a single eye with two pupils sort of either side. And at some point over time, that got turned into the pupil is the eye. And he doesn't have massive eyes anymore. Because if you look at Minnie, you can see where the eyelashes are on top of those massive eyes. And yeah, so now I'm looking at old Mickey Mouse and going, yeah, Sonic. So what do we do? We can't get down there to plant beans, as far as I know. Can't do it from inside Goron because the guy's in the way. Mr. Dancing Queen. Old Mickey Mouse is Sonic's dad. I think so. But yeah, if you look at the old Mickey Mouse designs, it's Sonic. Stop remixing the stream. What does that mean? Twitch, what are you doing? Whee! I'm gonna get caught against the wall, that's fine. I've got double defense. Irritating. But anyway, somebody online pointed this out and went, look, this is what Mickey's supposed to look like, and put those eyes in, the massive sort of conjoined eye thing. But then also did the opposite for Sonic. And gave Sonic what would be the equivalent but the other way around, so the little tiny Mickey Mouse eyes. And that was terrifying. Yeah, I want to see if I can get in through here. I don't think I can. But otherwise, I don't know what to do. Well, what I need to do is I need to find Bolero, but where is it? I haven't seen it in a shop somewhere and just forgotten it's there. Can I grab this? Can you move out of the way, sir? Can you move out of the way, please? I just need to get past you, please. Just do the pull. Can I like chop through it? Like clip through? You can usually do stuff like this in this game, right? Which has decided to have a hysterical night. Oh dear. Okay, we're gonna have to assume that this is not intended. So what is that? What am I missing, people? What am I missing? I'm gonna see if there's anything else in Ganon's castle I can do. Because I'm not familiar enough with Ganon's castle to be absolutely sure that we got everything. It's still really annoying I don't have the prelude. Every time I want to warp, I have to go here and run all the way to the castle. And... There's a ghost, don't worry about it. We know that's nothing up there. The Boulder near Gerudo Valley Bridge. We'll turn into an adult and then we'll go see. We'll do Ganon's and then we'll go have a look at that. Again, this because it's out the way. I never really think about it. I'm like, we'll do it when we're next there, and then we're never next there. I was rather hoping that we would go there soon by getting the thing in the volcano, but apparently not. It's gonna be a random pot somewhere I've missed. Sure of it. You know, which is why you hate mentioning it. No, it's fine. You know, like I say, I'm trying to keep 700 things in my head now at this point, so reminding me of things that I've said, yeah, we'll do that, and then forgotten about is perfectly reasonable. Okay. I feel like I would have remembered if Bolero was in a shop, but I'm gonna check. Nope. Nope. The only other thing I could think of is, no, it wouldn't expect me to be able to do the desert backwards, would it? Can't do it forwards because that requires the Gerudo pass, which we were just trying to get. But if you've memorized the route, you can do it backwards. But I haven't memorized the route. Try. It will take a long time. Randomizers make the game unwinnable. Not this one. You can set it to have no logic. But usually it has a thing that's like sets things out logically, so you can't, you know, you don't have a key locked behind the door that the key is used for or whatever. So I have set it up so there is logic, and thus it should be beatable. I just have to work out what I'm missing. Yeah, I watch people who do randomizers with no logic because this game is so easy to break open that it doesn't matter. But yes, this should be winnable. There should be a way of doing this according to the normal rules of the game. Someone just scream? Yeah, that's the Redeads. They do that. I don't think do the Redeads scream, or is that Link screaming in response to seeing a Redead? Or is it just an atmospheric scream? Okay. Spirit. Can Dins open this? Maybe. Don't think about this. Dins might be able to open it. Oh, lag. Hi, slugs. Excuse me. We got these, didn't we? I have not got this. Didn't matter anyway. Oh, that's a heart. Take it. Yeah, we need fire in this room. Can Dins open it? Usually do it with an arrow, but maybe. Slightly more central. Where I painted myself into a corner. No, no. No fun if there's no possible way of solving the puzzle. Okay, we can't do that yet. Unless there's a sneaky way to do it with this. No. So yes, I need fire arrows for that. I'm assuming blue fire arrows won't work. Oh, the lag in that room. Can't even get in there. Big old boulder in the way. Need gold gauntlets for that. We have silver. Fire. We need gold gauntlets to do that. This. We can do this, right? Have we already done? No, we need fire arrows, don't we? Yes, of course. Already done that. Okay. If I tried with blue fire, well, let's try this with blue fire. That's be an easier experiment. If this doesn't work, I don't see why it would work on the cobweb. If this does work, nice. It's not accurate enough for me to be confident. Neither was that. Nah, I'm pretty confident now. Oh. Oh yeah, you probably need hover boots for that as well. Water, we already did that one. I think that just leaves forest, which we need fire arrows for. Or can we get away with just Din's fire, maybe? I don't know. We definitely need Din's fire, but can we get... Well, if Din's fire didn't get the cobweb, it probably won't get up there, will it? Oh no, but we might be able to get away with it with a bow. Ooh. Ooh, thoughts. Thoughts and thinks. Thinks and thanks, everybody. Not done this before. Might be worth a try. Ah, it does work. I did not know that worked. Okay, there's at least 2 more checks, maybe more. Oh no, we've got this room. Can we do... Oh no, we can't do this with a hover, can we? Maybe. No, maybe. I know that didn't look promising, but... I reckon this could work. Get the right angle. Yes! Okay. I'm determined to try. This is probably a folly, but I'm determined to give this a go. Precarious, certainly. It's all part of the fun. I'm going to wait for that to turn off. It probably won't hit me, but I'm going to wait anyway. Doobity doobity doo doo. Boom. Was it worth it? No! But it could have been, you never know. Gotta try these things. Right. Damn it. Thinky. It was worth a shot, it was indeed. It's gonna be somewhere really awkward and obscure that I just have not thought of. I'm gonna see if we can get back into Water Temple. I'm still not convinced. And I'm gonna be annoyed if we can, because this was like the first thing I did in the stream. But we did find the keys for it, so. Where would be the closest point I could stand? Can we like stand on top of those? If not, Gerudo Valley is right there. Thing is, they probably didn't bother checking to see if you could get in there with a long shot, because you're supposed to get the long shot in. Ah! There we go. That's simple. You're supposed to get the long shot inside this place. But they didn't bother checking to see whether or not you needed the boots to use to get in there if you had the long shot. Right, okay, now we can go in. We will never remember the Gerudo Valley thing. Get in, get in. There we go. Right, water temple, without the necessary things to beat the water temple. Let's go. What can we do? We can do this, because it's sort of a dead end. There was music briefly, and then it left. Then it's back. Quietly. Excuse me, that is not where I'm shooting. Here. Heading right for Darklink. We're getting this done because I'm bad at it. Oh, I think the hammer's pretty good. Maybe. We'll find out. Stop it. The camera in Zelda games. Stop it. I was trying to do this place quickly. By skipping the puzzle, because I have already the thing that I get for beating the puzzle. They're not you. More nuisance. Yeah, you get down there. There's also a lot of pots in this place. I don't know how many I can check without the boots. And here we go. I don't have the tunic either. I think I could have bought it somewhere, but who cares? Who needs the ability to breathe underwater, eh? Alright, here we go, Darklink. If you don't know about Darklink, this is a lovely little room, and it's a big old place. Big old empty void, where we have a reflection in the waters. But oh no, this door is closed. Whatever will we do? Also, where's the reflection gone? Oh no. Yeah, get off my sword. I have a hammer, you don't. How does this work? The fight of the ages. Sorry, the fight that took ages. Want to know an easy way to fight him? Yes, please. It's door clunk. Don't Z target. Easy, you say. You overestimate my abilities. Ow. He hit me, so that's something. Back here. I have a hammer. Do you like nuts? I have nuts. Interested in nuts? Oh, yeah, that did work. Nice. Hammer. Stop spamming the sword, that's my job. Really is a mirror image of me. Well, nuts work sometimes. Showing off my skills here. Ah, I got you with the hammer. Yeah. Aha! You've given up, have you? He has given up. Unfortunately, it's over. I'm really good at this game, don't watch. Okay, here we go, got a rhythm. He always appears behind you, but if you're just running away from running towards the camera, behind you is in front of the cameras. Gonna spoil the illusion a bit. There we go, pro game, programmer. Having big on sword, yeah, that'll be nice. The easiest thing you found is not Z target. Nice. Right, well. You're dead. What do you? Oh, something important. Is it Bolero? It's it's the Bigoron sword claim check. Well, we're just talking about that, so. That's another item on top of the mountain. There we are. Can we do this without boots? Probably. Maybe? Question mark? Can we get the Skulltula without boots? That's a question. Maybe not. And just keep swimming. Okay, I can check to see what it is. Probably. It's a rupee, doesn't matter. Good job, me. And that doesn't seem important, but it gets us out of here. If I can hit it. Bugger. I'm good at this game. Bloody timed puzzles and everything. There we go. Right. Well, we can't do a huge amount else. We might be able to check some pots. Maybe. You can dive a little bit, but not a huge amount. Bye. Yep. Hopefully enough to be able to get out of here. No. There's a block there. That's fine. In fact, if you snag the chest, the gate closes as you're zipping across, you just clip through the gate. It's fine. Nice. Yeah, that's a nightmare. It's fine, I can get out by swimming under this hole. Oh no, it's blocked off. What else can I do? Something over here? Do we have Morph? We have the boss key. We could do Morpher. I hate Morpher, but we could do it. Legit one of your greatest fears. Understandable. Quite frankly, understandable. Which is standardable. Is this also blocked? Might be. This is clearly the way the game intended you to do it. We've got an earring, look at that. No, that's blocked off, isn't it? Yes. So... Morpher, I guess? We'll do Morpher. Might as well while we're here. We'll finish the boss before we do the temple. There's a couple of pots there, but I think they're always fairies. Which is when? Pots are all full. Lives are all full. Always made me wonder how he got them while in a coma. Don't worry about it. He also got clothes that fit. Oops. Action gameplay. The cheek pierces is what they were sleeping over or something. Why not? Why indeed not? Come on, you. You're an horrible blob. Get out of there. There we go. Yeah. Clothes more understandable. Piercing his ears though? I think it would have been fun if you ignored the clothes as well. He woke up 7 years later, still wearing extremely tight children's clothes. Nah, come back in. Yeah, I'll try to trap him in a corner. Morph, I have something good. Morph into something grand. Please. Just go straight through the boss sometimes, it's fine. Yeah, got a couple hits, nice. This boss lasts a while, so get comfy. I'm not very good at it. Grab it! Yeah, bugger. Oh, okay, now we've got two. Now we've got to worry about there being two tentacles. Or toontacles, as I like to call it. Probably something I can do to make this faster. I've forgotten, really, but don't worry about it. What are you doing over there? Yeah, two more again. Oh. No, you grabbed me. It's fine, don't worry about it. This is fine. Don't worry, I'm fine, don't worry about it. This is just like one of my Japanese animes. Oh, I got out. Nice. Oh, come on. Japanese animes. There we go. That was pretty quick. And a few double hits in. And now all of the water gets absorbed into the ceiling to become mold. It's fine, don't worry about it. Do, 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 do. Alright, what are you giving me? Anything good? Anything good? No! Gold school to... Goron's ruby. Boo indeed. Well, the water's up now, which means it's now much harder to get back in. There's the thing I can hit to make it go down again. Claim check? I guess. Oh god, it's constant back and forth. You actually need the stones for the Ocarina of Time cutscene? Maybe? Probably it. That hazard a guess? Possibly. Claim check, also Gorilla Valley. Could have done that while I was here, but never mind. I'm sorry, Kiro. Sometimes the brain just doesn't. Just doesn't. Action music. Back to me apologizing to Kira, always. Actually, did we get the thing? Because we... Hang on, let me leave and come back. I don't know if this is the thing, but maybe. But should be absolutely nothing. It's fine. Can we buy the potion now? I'll check that while I'm here. I think if you heard of jogging. To be fair, his normal walk is pretty joggy. I'm just, Also, I've never done this before. Let's try it. There's a way to get up there just by jumping off here. I don't know how to do it. I wanna... Ah, look at that. Two little tricks I've never done before now in this playthrough. Given that I have the big Oron thing, do you sell a potion now? You do, and I have enough money. I don't have a bottle though. That's fine, I'll release a fairy. Also, this might just be a potion. We'll find out. Did you talk to the guy? Yes, we did that earlier. Did that as a child. Just jumped off the thing. This is probably just going to be a potion. Yeah, it's just a potion. Boo. Oh well. Worth a check. Where am I going now? If I check these crates... Well, they don't appear to have anything in them, but... Yeah, never mind. Boo! Boo worms! Why was I going here? Claim check, yes. Also check these shops again. No Bolero. Where's this bloody Bolero? Bloody Bolero. We've probably already seen it and I forgot about it. Is that the Zora tunic? Doesn't matter, I don't have money. Seems got the grotto there. Probably a little round I do. Starts with the guy on the roof, goes to the grotto. Up and around. All that jazz. The Zora tunic, you think? One day, maybe we'll buy it. Okay. We'll also check to see if I got the Skulltula up here. I might have forgotten. Though I have been up here before because all the rocks are blown up. Including the cow. Yeah, it looks like it. Cool, cool. Save me the bother. I hook shot up this? No, boo. And they're blown up anyway because you blow them up as a kid. Nay, bro. I'm not here, don't mind me. That's fine, shush. Frame check. Hey look, it's a big friend. They're called Big Goron. Because they're a big Goron. How you doing, you right? I'm here to pick up a thing. I think it's a bolero. Bugger. Yeah, that's Big Oran. What's the first temple you do as an adult? No, that's not water, is it? Bugger. 'Cause I can't remember whether we got. It's Greg! This isn't different as an adult, is it? Probably isn't. Why would it be? Ah! The Forest Temple's the first one, okay. So we probably already picked up the song from Forest Temple. Let me check a thing. This is really annoying me. Is there a way to get it without the bean? While I'm here, you know? Can I not just at the perfect point grab it with the long shot or something? Maybe from below where I was standing on that wooden thing? Maybe there's a way of looking up from there? Yeah, it's normally a piece of heart, isn't it? So it's probably not grabbable. That didn't work that time. Some of these sides really look sort of... Okay, well... I'm gonna test something. Well, that was a quick test. I did this right. What else is there? Brain. What is brain? How does brain work? Yeah, we did this. Exit out the Desert Colossus after going into it as an adult, because that's when Sheik normally teaches you the song. Dunno, we can try it. Is there any way up to the... there on the beans? Probably not. Yep, seems like we got that. Bye, bird. Wondering if we got the Skulltooler over here. I think we did. Yep. Okay, so is the game expecting us to remember the way back through the desert? Perhaps, maybe, I don't know. We can't get into the desert the front way because we don't have the card, because that's on top of a volcano that we can't get because we don't have the Lara. There's a pot somewhere. There's gotta be a pot somewhere if I'm missing it like a fool. An absolute fool. Why did I do pot sanity? Because I've already done several of them and I've never had an issue. Yeah, the way this place works is if you go in the wrong direction, you get sort of caught up in a sandstorm and just wind up back where you started. I know you can run to here, but I don't know where from here. That's our end destination over there, but if I try and go straight, I'm going to get caught out. Okay, that's not the way. Feel some tremors? No. Nope. I could look up a map of this. Tremors vibes, no pun intended. No! Embrace the pun. Ooh, someone make a map. You can choose this area if you have hover boots. You can get into it without long shot if you have hover boots. I know that, but I don't have hover boots. Boo! More like boots. Is there anything else I'm missing? Something. The answer is yes, obviously. There is, of course, something I'm missing somewhere, otherwise we would be able to complete the game. Gerudo Valley Boulder. You keep saying it, and I keep not doing it. Maybe it's time to right a wrong. Sorry if it's nothing. No, it's at the moment I have nothing, so... We got the Gerudo thing. Is that going to trigger the Ocarina of Time cutscene? Have we done all of the graves? We did Dampe, right? We did the Dampe race. Done that. That one was just a chest. We did the one up there. Did we do this one? Let me just check. I know I keep getting distracted from doing the thing that Kira says. We have done this. Cool. This is the thing with randomizers. You only need to miss one place. One. And they're like, no. Don't like you. He's go to sleep. He's go sleepy boy. It's always worth checking everything. Have we done this? Check everything. All the time. All the things. Yes, we have. Check all the crates. What am I missing? What am I missing? What have I done? I can play things, it's fine. Hello, Pona. How you doing? Having a good one, hope you are. Whoops. Any other like random crates or pots in the Gerudo Valley? It's probably going to be something like, you check these crates and pots as a child, but as an adult they're replaced with identical crates and pots, but with different content. Twitch! Would be time to break out the hint list? Maybe. Right. Smack all of these. Might be worth seeing if I can find, like... anything else with silver gauntlets? Any other rocks worth picking up? Dunno. Right. It's this one, right? There. I think it's good to just drop down. Yeah. Oh, there's a hole. What's in it? There's a bunch of rupees. Anything else? Might just be a bunch of rupees. I mean, I'll take the rupees, don't get me wrong, but this is good to know for if I ever do the randomizer's rupees. No sorries. No sorries. Anything new over there? Nope. We'll do one more thing. Very quickly, over in the land of the lake. Fishing? No, I've turned fishing off. Because fishing is awful in this game. Therapist today had to go at you for apologizing so much. No sorries, exactly. Or I set the therapist on me. No! I need the money. Check hints. Inside Ganon's castle are bombs. Great. Someone tell me where Bolero is. Or I'll look up a way as a child to get to the beam thing without Bolero or something. We'll work something out. Or we will just play this entire game again from the start, checking everything. Ruto's letters in the Desert Colossus, we have that. On an ice rink performed by 2 figure skaters. Oh, the Bolero, I see, yes. So I was like, what's your therapist doing on an ice rink? I mean, they're welcome to, but... We're not fishing. Screw you. Only other thing I can think of is checking to see whether or not any, like, pots change as an adult in Kokiri Forest. Like, in the houses of people. Okay, what I'm going to do, very quickly, is I'm going to look up the list of the hints that are in the stones, so we don't have to run around and find all of those. Don't know why I opened up in this. A lot of these things we've already done. Okay, according to these hints, there's no point worrying about the Ocarina of Time thing, so... And apparently the ice cavern was pointless, so we were correct about that. Okay, none of those things tell me about Bolero. Hmm. Let me try something before we finish. I didn't see anything spoilery in terms of, like, progression and stuff like that. But I did see a thing that made me go, huh? And it's back to Ganon's castle. There might be another thing I can get in Ganon's castle. Not sure, but I'm going to try. And if it's bloody useful, I'm going to be mad. And then that's the last thing we're going to do. We're going to be mad. That's the last thing we're going to do in this stream. We're going to be mad. Because apparently there's more I can do in the Shadow Trial, even without fire? Maybe? I don't know if I can hook shot my way along or something. I don't know. We're gonna have to have a look. Triumphant music for our triumphant return to come and clear our name of the concept that we could possibly not know what we're doing playing this game. Because normally you'd need fire arrows to get across here, right? Or hover boots. But apparently you might be able to do more. Is there a way? Because I can get here, I know that. There doesn't seem to be a way I can do that. Can I get over there with the hook shot? If so, Din's fire might be able to help. I can. I did not know that. Okay. We live and learn. Okay, this should be able to get us a couple of other things. Now though, I have to go back. No, too slow. Oh no, I know a better way of doing it. That's really what what they're expecting me to do. No, this is don't do that. Too slow already. It's fine. Gonna run out of magic. Yeah, I was never gonna be faster, was it? I mean, Dins can't do it from here, can it? That's a ridiculous range. No. Okay. I'm gonna run out of magic. Nah, we've already wasted enough time. It's so hard to aim. It might be possible though, it might be possible. Hey! Right, let's go. Oh! Oh! I'm gonna be very annoyed. But also happy. Hover boots! Sodding hover boots! Well, we can do Shadow Dungeon. Only hover boots, honestly. That can't be the intended route. I don't think we can get there. Well, I think we'll leave it at that. We have something we can do next time, at least. Oh, bloody hell. Well. Rip. Well, I learned a new thing. We can do that, apparently. Check those two pots. Shaking your head so far hard at the randomizer. Yeah. But we can do Shadow Dungeon, right? Shadow Temple. And we might be able to get the... We might be able to get the thing in the volcano. I don't know, we'll see. We'll do Shadow first. But for now... Not selling you on Randomiser, gonna be honest. Look, it's a puzzle. You gotta solve the puzzle. I'm glad I worked out you could do that, because I only saw a thing in the spoiler log of like, wait, hang on, there's more you can do here? Turns out that was essential. And in a game like this, where I've randomized the pots, no one knows where the pots are. But yeah, if you just do like a normal randomized chest randomizer or whatever, it's fine. But I like going, you know, here's 7 billion things to check, have fun. Like when I did the grass randomizer in Hollow Knight, that was fun. But anyway, randomizers are good. You can set them to your difficulty level. I've just set it to a kind of medium in logic difficulty, as opposed to like hard out of logic, where people have to do like bomb jumps and clip through walls and all that sort of stuff. I'm making things more complicated as per usual. Correct. You're correct. But yes, thank you for coming along. Hope you enjoyed this descent into madness. Because you know the game pretty well, you're having fun trying to remember all the things. Yeah, and you showed me that little grotto with all the rupees in it. That's cool. Didn't know that existed. And something else at the beginning that I also didn't know existed. Yeah, we're learning. And hopefully we can get this done within one more stream. Because now we have what I'm hoping was the thing the game is intending us to do. In the most awkward way possible. Oh dear. But yes. Bloody pots. But it's going to be a while before we do that, because I'll be back tomorrow morning to do some doodling. We'll do a nice little picture of January, and we'll think about a comic that we can do with them. I already have a vague idea of what that could be. Did enjoy, thank you. I'm glad people had a nice time. If you did, if not, apologies. No apologies. Therapist will come after me. Doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle, yeah. And then, in the evening, presumably, a Jeebstram. I'm presuming, and you know what that does? If you presume, that makes the press out of you and me. That's the expression, right? No apologies or will whack me. No! But yeah. But yes, I'll be back for Doodle Stream in the morning. Jeeb Stream, Jeeby Nether's Day in the evening. And then the next stream will be Saturday morning. Music, maybe. Doing some Crow stuff, or finishing off that Death by Glamour cover. Plenty of things to finish off music-wise. And then some sort of Saturday stream, probably War Tales on the High Seas, etc., etc. And then something on Sunday. Doing commission work while you stream. Yee. With maybe, if it works, God of War. Ooh, nice. Exciting. We're done with our Borderlands phase, it's God of War phase. Nice, fun times. Right, well, yes, that's all. And at some point we need to organise what we're doing with this randomly generated murder mystery thing. So I'll have a chat about that. We'll do a stream where we decide the setup, and then we can all go off and come up with ideas. We'll do a stream where we chat about our characters, and then we can all go off, come up with more interconnected character bits and bobs. I'll make the bot, and then we'll start doing the streams where we do the whole story. Borderlands phase will come back eventually, I'm sure. Don't worry. The God of War phase was always there, it was just in the background. New War or Old War? God of War. God of War 2018. Is this a good time to point out that I have not seen anything of any of the games ever, so... The first new one. Dad of War, right? That's the one with boy. Yes? My boy. That one, right? Yes. Marvel. Cool. Yes. Dad of boy. I'm in for a treat. Want to see what makes friends excited. Dad Kratos and boy. Teal Cat as son. Yes. Have a good one, everybody. Thanks for chilling. Thanks for hanging. Thanks for whatever the other slang from the 1960s is. And I'll see you all about. Maybe. Somewhere. Hopefully. Yeah, that's about it. Bye!